Boston's skyline is changing forever. A $1.5 billion skyscraper is rising over South Station, one of the busiest transit hubs in the Northeast. But behind the glass and steel, a saga of setbacks, disasters, and controversy unfolds. A steel beam falls from the 51st floor in March 2024, igniting safety fears. A fire halts construction in April 2024, fueling skepticism. And at the heart of it all, ultra-luxury Ritz-Carlton condos soar above a station meant for the everyday commuter. But this isn't just about one building. It's about Boston's future, who the city is really being built for, and what risks are being taken in the name of progress. This is a story of power, ambition, and high-stakes real estate. What happens when a vision collides with reality? When multi-million-dollar investments come at the cost of safety and trust? And when a landmark project meant to benefit all starts to feel like it was built for only a few? For decades, South Station has been a historic hub, a place where thousands pass through daily. But now, it's more than just a transit center. It's the foundation of an architectural gamble that has already seen disaster strike. This is a tale of towering ambition, unexpected catastrophe, and the question that lingers over Boston's skyline. Is this project worth the risk? Boston's South Station has long been a gateway to the city. First opened in 1899, it has served as a transit epicenter, connecting locals and travelers alike. The station's Grand Bois design has endured wars, economic downturns, and urban transformations. But now a new chapter is being written in steel and glass. Rising 678 feet above this historic hub is the South Station Tower, a 51-story skyscraper designed by the world-renowned architecture firm Pelli Clarke Partners. Developed by Hines, this project promises to redefine Boston's skyline. But before the tower could reach for the sky, it had to survive a storm of controversy and setbacks. The vision was bold, a mixed-use tower with high-end office spaces, luxury Ritz-Carlton residences, and a redesigned transit hub beneath it. The idea? To create a seamless urban experience where people live, work, and travel, all in one interconnected space. But grand ideas don't always translate into smooth execution. Construction delays plagued the project from the start. The initial concept, pitched in the early 2000s, faced years of revisions, legal battles, and financial hurdles. When groundbreaking finally happened in January 2020, the pandemic threatened to derail progress once again. Still, construction pushed forward until a series of high-profile incidents raised serious questions. On March 20th, 2024, a steel beam plummeted from the 51st floor, crashing onto the streets below. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the incident sent shockwaves through the city. It was the kind of accident that makes you stop and wonder, how safe is this tower? Was this a freak accident or a sign of deeper safety concerns? The Massachusetts Department of Public Safety launched an immediate investigation. Construction was paused, inspections ramped up, and skepticism grew. Could Boston trust this towering structure above its busiest transit hub?
We have to ensure that the sites are safe for workers who are building the buildings and that they get to go home to their families as a guarantee every single day. But we also want to make sure that the sites are safe for those who are in the area.
If the falling beam wasn't enough to raise concerns, a fire at the construction site on April 9, 2024, added more fuel to the skepticism. Flames erupted on the upper floors, forcing a temporary halt to construction. Emergency crews rushed to contain the blaze, and while no one was seriously injured, it left residents and city officials questioning the project's safety measures. Critics pointed fingers at rushed construction schedules and cost-cutting measures. Was South Station Tower cutting corners in a high-stakes game of luxury real estate?
Construction is on hold at South Station Tower after this fire broke out there this morning, and this all coming about 3 weeks after that steel beam fell more than 20 stories at the site.
Beyond the physical dangers, another debate raged on. Who is this tower really for? The Ritz-Carlton residences, perched atop the skyscraper, cater to an elite clientele, with condos ranging from $1.3 million to over $14 million. This development is anything but accessible. Boston, a city grappling with an affordable housing crisis, watched as yet another luxury high-rise took shape, offering million-dollar views but no solutions for the everyday resident. Critics argue that projects like this only widen the gap between the wealthy and the working class. Supporters, on the other hand, claim it's an economic booster, attracting investment and bolstering the city's real estate market. But does Boston need another ultra-luxury tower, or does it need housing that everyday Bostonians can afford? Despite the setbacks, the controversies, and the public outcry, South Station Tower is nearing completion. The final structural height was reached in November 2023, marking a significant milestone for the project. The final phases are underway, with an expected opening in mid-2025. For developers, this is a moment of triumph, a testament to resilience and determination. But for critics, it's a reminder of a system that prioritizes the few over the many. This tower, meant to be a beacon of modern urban development, has instead become a battleground. But here's the problem. Boston is facing one of the worst housing shortages in its history. While thousands struggle to afford housing, this skyscraper is prioritizing the ultra-wealthy. Critics argue that projects like this are widening the gap between Boston's elite and its working class. Even more controversial is the 500-space parking garage being built atop one of the city's busiest public transit hubs. Why encourage more cars in a city already trying to reduce traffic and emissions? Is the South Station Tower a symbol of progress or a monument to exclusivity? South Station Tower embodies the paradox of modern urban development, ambition clashing with reality, luxury overshadowing necessity. It is a microcosm of the broader debate on gentrification, affordability, and the power dynamics that shape our cities. In a city known for its rich history and working-class roots, this project feels like both an achievement and a warning. Some see a future landmark, a bold leap forward in architecture and transit integration. Others see a gleaming glass fortress, inaccessible to most, towering above the very people it was meant to serve. Will this tower redefine Boston's skyline for the better, or stand as yet another monument to exclusivity? In a few years, we'll have our answer. But today we ask, who is Boston really being built for? What do you think? Is South Station Tower a necessary step toward modernity, or a project that lost its purpose along the way? Let us know in the comments. And if you love exploring the stories behind the world's most fascinating structures, subscribe for more deep dives into modern urban structures.